Will Terence Crawford take advantage of a Manny Pacquiao fight after David Avanesyan?
His adversary, fighting out of Louisville, Radar.
Alright, y'all, so with so much going on in the welterweight division of boxing, and now there's the mandatory fight with Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, and Errol Spence having mandatories in the WBA, the IBF. There's a lot going on in Errol Spence's career, and I'm not sure if we're going to actually see Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford in 2023 or not, or will we have to wait potentially to 2024, or are we going to get that fight? Period. You know, that's a big question mark now. But my new question is, now Terence Crawford has all the free time in the world. Manny Pacquiao is hinted to coming back to boxing after the DK YOO exhibition and seeing how he feels after that. There's a big opportunity that's sitting right in front of Terence Crawford now. That could have been an opportunity for Errol Spence had the sanctioning bodies not come down so hard on him. But unfortunately for him, the sanctioned bodies are doing what they're doing, so he has to find a new way to play that situation out. But it leaves the door wide open for Terence Crawford, and will Terence Crawford take advantage of the golden opportunity he never took advantage of when him and Manny Pacquiao were both on top-ranked boxing? Basically, if Manny Pacquiao is successful against DK YOO and does decide to come back to the sport of boxing, will Terence Crawford do the smart thing and jump on that fight and get that big bag of money that'll come along with that fight? Because it leaves the door wide open for him. Virgil Ortiz and Mino Santanitos are going to get it on, so there's no way Virgil Ortiz can fight Terence Crawford after he fights David Avanesyan. So Terence Crawford's without a mandatory for after the David Avanesyan fight, and the only other good fight that would be left out there for him to make would be a Boots Ennis fight, and I think we all know there's no way he's going to fight Boots Ennis. All the good fights now are been placed on the back of Errol Spence Jr., the Mino Santanitos fight, the Virgil Ortiz fight, the Keith Thurman fight. The only one left out there is Boots with a big enough name that Terence Crawford could take on, but I think that Boots is such a tough challenger, and Terence Crawford really doesn't like challenges, especially not cheap challenges, because I don't think that Boots fight will come along with a boatload of money. I don't see Terence Crawford actually trying to take Boots on. But Manny Pacquiao is a big fish that's sitting out in the sea waiting to be caught. He's swimming by himself, and that could be a winnable fight. I think in a lot of people's eyes, Terence Crawford or Errol Spence beats the crap out of Manny Pacquiao. He's old, his skills are gone. Ugas beat him, so who can't beat him at this point? A lot of people feel like. So my question is, why wouldn't Terence Crawford jump on that golden opportunity? We all know that fight would come along with a boatload of money, and we all know that when they both were on top-ranked boxing, Terence Crawford didn't take advantage of that opportunity when it was offered to him. A lot of people blame Bob for it not happening. A lot of people say that Pacquiao ducked Crawford, but we all know that fight was offered to him twice while he was on top rank. That fight was offered to him by the investors overseas in Saudi Arabia who offered him $10 million, and a lot of people think it's the same money that the hedge fund was offering him for the Errol Spence fight. So if they were willing to put up $25 million for the Errol Spence fight, would they be willing to put the same $25 million up for Crawford to fight Manny Pacquiao? And that would be an excellent fight. The one thing I've always criticized Crawford about is he has a lack of great fights on his resume. Now, a Manny Pacquiao fight, depending on what version of Pacquiao we get, could be very lucrative, could be very entertaining, could introduce him into a new audience. We all know Manny Pacquiao comes with a whole country backing him, and Terence Crawford needs new exposure. He needs new eyeballs. He needs to grow his career. You know, the one bad thing about the Errol Spence fight was that a lot of people felt like Spence was going to curry Terence Crawford, and that it's his name building the fight. So if Terence Crawford was to take on Manny Pacquiao and gain a new audience and set some pay-per-view buy records, that changes everything. Even with that one title, it could change the whole picture of things. It could put Terence Crawford in a new negotiating space and able to negotiate himself a higher dollar amount. Now, question of the matter is, can Terence Crawford actually beat Manny Pacquiao? does he possess the skills to take Pacquiao out? After watching Pacquiao versus Ugas, a lot of people feel like Pacquiao's over the hill. But a lot of people still feel like Pacquiao has enough to take those guys out. The 10-day notice, it was just a little too much for Manny Pacquiao to overcome at that time. And it was kind of unfair for them to throw him in there at that point. Now, a lot of people felt like, well, Ugas got thrown in there on 10-day notice too. I think it's a little different because Ugas was preparing for a fight. Pacquiao was preparing for a fight. But the styles were very different for Manny Pacquiao. I'm not sure the opponent that Ugas had before he got the Pacquiao fight. I can't remember his name, but he did have an opponent lined up. And if his opponent was anything like Manny Pacquiao, then that's the reason why he was able to defeat Manny Pacquiao, because he was already training for a similar style. Now, Pacquiao wasn't training for a style anything like Ugas's. He was training for Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. and Ugas don't fight anything alike. So you can see on that 10-day notice why Pacquiao had so much trouble trying to get Ugas out of there. The game plan was just all wrong. So with that being said, is there a possibility that Manny Pacquiao could come back and defeat Terence Crawford and become the WBO champion, be the oldest WBO welterweight champion to ever win a title? Would Terence Crawford even entertain that because of the threat level of losing? Would he even be interested in taking on Manny Pacquiao and possibly losing to Pacquiao? Because I think the skills of Pacquiao have always superseded the skills of Terence Crawford, and I think that's the reason why he never wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao, and he ducked him 3 times, basically. He ducked him when they offered him the $10 million. He ducked him twice when Bob Arum offered him the fight twice. So it's going to be very interesting to see how all of this plays out. Shouts out to Errol Spence. He's in a peculiar situation, but he's going to have to work that out on his own time. Terence Crawford actually put himself in a peculiar situation, but he has way more upside because he doesn't have as many mandatories, and it doesn't tie his year up. What he did doesn't tie him up and doesn't force him to have to fight anybody because of the situation with the WBA, Virgil Ortiz, and Amino Santanillos and Errol Spence Jr. It leaves the door wide open for Terence Bud Crawford. And that Manny Pacquiao fight could slide in just at the right moment to be made. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me, share, subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. More likely to get a response on the tube. Holler at me over there.
Reed's doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
He's working the body.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Reed's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Bad Intentions is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Jab followed by the straight by Reed. Reed's doing a really nice job here. I mean, putting his punches together. This is what you're supposed to look like as an offensive fighter.
Yes, it is, especially when you have a guy in front of you putting the earmuffs on. You cover up the way that his opponent is. You're supposed to put them together. 1 or 2 are going to be blocked. But when you put them together like that, they're going to get through.
You got this, baby. You got this all day, all day. Pace yourself.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Reed. Bad intentions is not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches.
The start of the 6th round. Reed's going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Boy, that'll put a smile on a trainer's face, landing a flush, strong hook by Bad Intentions. Good combination on the 1-2 by Reed. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Took a shot, and from long range, he's able to get his big shot. Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard. So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. I can't. Solid right hand lands. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Reed's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Missed that uppercut. Good counter punch. And a nice combo by Reed.
But time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
Bad Intentions is putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Bad Intentions is coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. You want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Very accurate 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Targeting that straight left hand. He missed with that headshot. That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions, his opponent landing an effective counter. Oh, that's got
I
him.
hit him with one.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Reed's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching, but you can make an argument that he's controlling this fight right now thanks to his head movement.
Yeah, you know, it makes me think about that legendary story about the old great Willie Pep, the Will of the Wisp. There was a legend that...
Scorecard shows that this is a completely one-sided fight. I mean, he's done it all, Teddy. He has scored knockdowns. He has just utterly broken down the main opposite.
Yeah, now it's time for the other corner to say the thing that you hate to have to say as a trainer. You need a knockout to win.
Nice two-punch combo by Reed.
Come on,
Reed's able to land a good, solid left hand. Jabbing it straight by Reed. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Bad intentions, his inconsistencies are really showing up now. At times he has shown defense tonight. Other times, with what we've seen recently, he's getting hit by the left hand.
Yeah, what he has to do is now make the adjustment.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Reed. Bad intentions, his movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Reed's combination punching is working well here.
keep working the jab.
Really a lot of consistency from him. They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Nice block by Bad Intentions. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. There's the combo to the body. Good-looking uppercut that time. What an impact that left hand just made by Bad Intentions.
Do that again. That look good. Do that one more.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Bad Intentions has got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Good combination by Reed. Bad Intentions is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Don't need to be on the inside.
Solid counter punch by Reed. Bad Intentions is left, landing well. Committing up top now, he goes there again. Oh, he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. They've come this far, now only one round to go. 10th round upon us. And the referee warning him for that shot that went downstairs. He gets off with a combination up top. Blocks away that headshot. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Bad Intentions, his work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Jab and a straight right by Reed. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Bad Intentions is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. A little 1-2, jab, followed by the cross. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Bad Intentions, his punch is far off the target. Great hook to the head that time. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Fires right back at him. Bad Intentions is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He scored well. Bad Intentions is almost out of it there. He was stuck. There it is. Oh, this is good. The ref stops the fight.
Welcome to the Ville, killer cop capital. Cops kill a nigga quick, that's why we animals. They fucked around and let him out of his cage. When they let a nigga out on stage. See, I'm finna act a fool, smack a fool, pack a tool. Leave a nigga's head smoking like a pack of cools. Okay.
And we are
welcome to the Ville, killer cop capital. Cops kill a nigga quick, that's why we animals. They fucked around and let him out of his cage. When they let a nigga out on stage. See, I'm finna act a fool, smack a fool, pack a tool. Leave a nigga's head smoking like a pack of cools. Okay, niggas wanna play petty, burn his ass up, leave him looking like he played Freddy. Hooked up with cash is YV. Them chicks with asses eye me. That classic guy keys. Knock a bitch out, pop a bitch mouth. Pop up in a nigga house, knock up his spouse. Now the gun rack looking like measurements. 45, 38, 22, let them rip. So when I go for the triggers, y'all better go get y'all niggas.